Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your daily tarot reading. Thank you for joining me in this reading. I'm going to be using the Lightseers deck and the Lover's Oracle deck in the reading. So remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever you feel does not. So let's find out what messages come through with the cards. So the first card we have is the Two of Wands. With this card, you could be dealing with the fire signs, so Sagittarius, Leo, or even Aries. Next, we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. With this card, you could be dealing with an earth sign, so Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And finally, we have the Fool card. And with the Fool, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So the Ten of Swords shows air sign energy. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or even Aquarius. Okay, so with the Ten of Swords in the reverse, with this card, this does show a bit of a holding on kind of an energy. And with that, there may be this feeling of being in a place that feels as though their situation is somewhat played out, as if it needs to be revitalized. And with the Fool card showing up next to Ten of Swords, I am getting an opportunity to be able to really experience and bring back some kind of newness or a feeling of something that brings excitement. This, the Fool card next to the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, does show being able to really go into a new direction or step into something that does bring more enthusiasm, more excitement, and it does promise a more optimistic, positive kind of a way forward. So there could be that opportunity to be able to bring back some brightness and some spark, and this could be a desire as well. But this Ten of Swords does show a very resistant energy when it comes to being able to let go of some hard feelings. And so with this Fool card showing up next to the Ten of Swords in the reverse, this does show being able to really kind of build a bridge or create some kind of a truce, even if temporarily. But this does show being able to bring back some kind of excitement. With this Two of Wands, this card does show, perhaps in response to that energy, this shows being in a place where there is some contemplative energy of wondering whether it would be worth it, and whether it is better to remain in a space that may feel perhaps more familiar and more comfortable because of having had been there for so long, or having had learned it for such a long time and been in a certain kind of a system or dynamic for very long that it becomes even kind of more so comfortable. That's an alternative to being able to step out into a new direction, being able to embrace some kind of new adventure, and even being in a space where you are trying something different. This card does show making plans when it comes to the future, and there is that option that may be presenting itself with the Fool card. And with the Six of Pentacles showing up in the reverse, this is about being able to really put in the efforts. And this card does show being able to really make quite a big commitment, quite a big investment, putting in a lot of oneself towards making something work. But the Six of Pentacles does show a one-sided kind of an effort of perhaps over giving and over receiving. So this is a bit of an imbalanced kind of an energy, so it could take a while for this person to meet you on the same page. But I am getting that when they do, there is this opportunity for being able to really kind of start on a clean slate with a lot of potential with the Fool card. And that's a lot of potential for where things could lead with this. And this is showing very optimistic kind of a future. This does show things being able to work out perhaps a little bit better. and even being able to work things out that are some problems that makes us on an emotional level with this Ten of Swords showing up in the reverse. Also, this Two of Wands, this does show travel, making plans for being able to even overcome some kind of distance between you and this other person. I'm getting that that is what you are working towards, and you may be successful with this. So I'm going to pull out a card from the Lovers Oracle deck, and I'm going to start with the card for you, Sagittarius. So this is the card that came out. It says time. You are trying too hard, give it time. And I'm going to pull out a card for this other person. So this is a card that came out. It says wait, don't rush into it, allow nature to take its course. And finally, I'm going to pull out a card for this overall reading. And this is the card that came out. It's the Sacred Union card. It says honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. So this card, I'm getting it pertaining to that Ten of Swords. This Ten of Swords does show a desire to be able to hold things together through some kind of an emotional struggle, and wanting to be able to really be able to keep things together and being able to actually work through something instead of throwing it away, with it showing up in the reverse. So I am seeing something that's salvageable over here, this Sacred Union card. This may have been perhaps an experience or possibly a misunderstanding, but this card does show being able to get over any of those kind of adverse times, and being able to really experience a strong connection, and with this card, this is about not taking things for granted or giving up too soon. This is about really being able to hold things together. I'm getting that perhaps this happens. And with this Wait card, I'm getting this card pertaining to that Two of Wands. So this Two of Wands does show some kind of a waiting energy, but it is the kind of waiting energy that is more so in a attempt to be able to plan things out and plan the next move, and being able to work out what you want, and then being able to take action with a clear path or plan in place. So I am getting that perhaps this is about this person is in a space where they are perhaps even trying to make sense of the next move. They are taking their time, and they are trying to make sure that they have more clarity on the situation before moving forward with it. So I am getting that perhaps this may be a period that requires some patience as far as this other person, or being able to give this person some time, some space. And I'm getting that time is really a healing factor. And with this time card that came out for you, Sagittarius, I'm getting this card pertaining to Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles, and this being an energy of some kind of imbalance. This is about giving a lot and putting a lot of effort into things. And I'm getting that this is about being very moderate when it comes to what you are putting into the situation in order to be able to rebalance it. So this is also about being able to have that fair kind of exchange with somebody, and also being fair to yourself in that attempt to be able to perhaps come back to this energy of being really unified with this person. I'm getting that this is, or may feel like it is, a lot of effort, or it's a lot of an investment that you may be making when it comes to being able to really get things back on track, or it could feel like that. But I'm getting that with this time card, I'm getting with time things do also have a way of working themselves out. So this is also similar to this card for the other person. It's about being able to really give things some time, being patient. You will get back to or get into this new energy. Okay, so that is the message I'm getting with these cards, Sagittarius. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you in tomorrow's reading. Bye, Sagittarius.